So, I played the new Until Dawn game, Devil in Me, and it was pretty good. If you don't know, Devil in Me is the latest game from the makers of Until Dawn and is in the Until Dawn series, really. It has all the same gameplay. These games are interactive horror movies where the wrong choice can lead to a character's demise. This installment places you in the role of a true crime documentary film crew that end up in an island murder maze of a serial killer. Warning to all people looking to play this with online multiplayer. I've heard that the online multiplayer for this game is completely broken, with crashes, phasing through walls, and completely broken gameplay segments. I have no friends, so I haven't played the online multiplayer, but the consensus seems to be that it's unplayable. So if you're looking to play it online with your friends, I would wait until they fix it. While we are on the subject of glitches, let me talk about some other ones. I have heard other people say this game is super glitchy, with characters dying and then showing up later like nothing happened. I didn't experience this in my playthrough. I had minor glitches, like getting blocked by other characters in doorways. Possibly one of the QuickTime events fucked up, because I heard someone else say that this QuickTime event fucked up, but I'm not sure if that was me messing up, my old controller, or the game not reading my input. So I'd have to test that again to see if there's really an issue with that QuickTime event or if it's just user error. Your mileage may vary. I was playing this on PC, so perhaps the console versions are more buggy. Now that we have the glitches out of the way, let's move on to the story. I will give some minor spoilers about the nature of the villain in this game, so if you want to go in blind, skip to this time code. So this game has a mundane serial killer as the villain, and I gotta say I don't like him very much. I don't find him very scary or compelling, and I'm not a big fan of his character design. He is clearly intended to be a Michael Myers type character who doesn't talk, and despite being supposedly mundane, has seemingly superhuman strength and can shirk off major wounds easily. He does the slasher killer type thing where he moves around the mansion in a way where it seems like he's teleporting. And for a good portion of the game, I thought there was going to be a plot twist that there were multiple killers. There's no way he could move so quickly through the mansion, even with secret passageways. So that kind of messed up my suspension of disbelief. I don't think I would have cared as much if I actually liked the villain, but I didn't, so it stuck out to me. Also, there's a weird thing that's never explained how this happened, where a character uses the killer's speaker system that he uses to have spooky recordings come out of it. One of the playable characters off screen uses this to talk to another playable character, and it's never elaborated on or explained. It could have just been, you know, the route that I ended up on didn't do it, but it seemed like an oversight. Now on to the gameplay. The gameplay in The Devil in Me is largely similar to the other Until Dawn games. QuickTime events and dialogue choices keep the characters from dying. There's a few new mechanics though. In this game, each character has a few different abilities they can use during their gameplay. For example, Jamie can fix fuse boxes while Charlie can open drawers. This is an attempt to make each character feel different when you play as them, I guess, but it's really all fluff and isn't really add anything for me. You can't switch between the characters on demand, and the game knows what character you're going to be playing as during each segment. You won't encounter things you can't do with a certain character while you're playing as them, so it's basically just another step for you to make something to happen. Another new mechanic is keys. Keys are even more pointless. You could argue that the new ability thing makes the characters seem more unique, but you'll find locked doors throughout the game where you'll have to find the key, and the key is always like 10 feet away from where the locked door is, and you always use it immediately. So there's not really strategy involved, or keeping a key for later, and or having a key and not knowing what door it unlocks, and then later you need to run away from a killer, and it gives you a disadvantage if you don't have the key. Some of the choices in this game are completely bullshit. That's always been an issue with this series, but in this one there's a choice that is a 50-50 guess, and if you get one of them wrong, a character dies. I usually have a problem with the portraits that show you what to do or what not to do. That's in all of these games, because half the time they don't give you enough context to know what you're supposed to be avoiding or doing, and this game's no exception. I had a good amount of the portraits in the game, and I still didn't know what I was supposed to do with this information because it's like a 3-second clip with no context. In conclusion, if you like the other Until Dawn games, you will definitely like this one. It's a much different setting and story than the other ones. I think it's pretty fun. It's not perfect, it has issues just like all of them. If you want to play this game online multiplayer, I would tell you to wait, but if you're either a fan of the series or it looks interesting to you, I would definitely recommend playing playing it. If you like this video, you will definitely want to check out my review of the previous Until Dawn game, House of Ashes. Anyway, what's your favorite horror game? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Bye bye!